What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tamaj. This is Tan.
Hi.
And we're on part 5 of Crisis, y'all. So it don't really need no introduction. We just following this right after the last episode. We're going to see how this concludes with the Anti-Monitor and the recreation of the universe. Oliver, it seems like just officially died. Yeah, so.
And the universe is recreating.
We're just going to jump into part 5, y'all.
At the dawn of time.
Wait, what?
Look who's finally.
Ooh. She almost fried Alex.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. No, it's great, it's great. Are you okay? Did you have a bad dream? I don't know. How did I get here?
She back on Earth 38?
Well, you fell asleep in front of the TV and you just looked so peaceful, so I didn't have the heart to move you to the bed. The dawn of time. Dawn of time. Is that what you were watching before you nodded off? Wait. What? This isn't right. Well, I mean, it's right, but it's not right because it's right. Uh-huh. The White Martian did a number on you last night. White Martian?
Did none of the events.
Listen, I gotta run. Kelly and I are trying out a new indoor rowing class in downtown. So are you... You sure you're okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay. Alex. I love you. I love you too.
So nobody's gonna remember the events of Crisis but the Paragons, I'm guessing? Or Nia, because she can see dreams and
It's good to hear your voice.
Well, it would be better to see my face. Where are you? The ceremony's about to start.
Ceremony?
They're awarding the Nobel Peace Prize any minute.
Don't worry.
I saved you a seat, but that lady from the Gazette is giving me angry eyes. If you miss this, Andrea's gonna blow a gasket.
Please take your seats.
Good timing.
Hey, I had a really weird dream last night. Can you maybe help me interpret it? The world ended, but like all the worlds. All of them.
That's dramatic, even for us.
And now I am proud to introduce the winner of this year's Nobel Peace Prize.
Better not be Lex. I know. I knew it was gonna be that bastard.
Yeah? Am I still dreaming?
I know, right? It is so great when this award goes to someone who actually deserves it.
Excuse me? Don't tell me he got a hold of the Book of Destiny again. Of course, this legend, so time's all screwed up.
Right.
It's fitting that it's on legend.
I'm gonna throw up. Are you still feeling weird? We should get you to the med bay. You do not seem okay this morning.
No, I'm fine. I'm just disoriented. The world is... What was Lex doing up there?
Where's John?
I keep throwing all these awards at him. He doesn't usually accept them in person, but this one meant a lot to him.
People say he's a good guy.
Carl, we're talking about Lex Luthor.
Don't say the
He's the
president.
best guy.
No, he's not. He's a psychopathic lunatic.
What? No, he's the boss. And he's your #1 supporter.
Boss of
Besides
what?
Lena. And all the times that they defended you to the president, what has gotten into you?
And Lena's her friend in this reality?
Wait, did you just say boss?
A Luther corpse. What?
Oh, no. Alex! Are we?
Supergirl,
She's about to have a heart attack.
I know you must be confused. I was too. But it happened. It all happened.
Why were they only to the remember?
There's a
What are we
paragon.
that they are not?
Paragons. We helped Oliver restart the universe.
And this is the result. I suspect there will be more such changes that are yet to reveal themselves.
I don't like
There's
this
something
one.
happening downtown. I'll send it to you.
No, it's fine.
I need to punch something.
She's back. Wait, that's the Flash villain. She's Weather Witch, right?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Right.
So she's on Earth 1.
I was like, we already dealt with you.
Yeah, I was like, but wait, wrong show.
I'm sorry, who are you? Weather Witch? And you are no match for Myra. which is actually your bad luck.
Sorry. She's one of mine.
Well, what's she doing on my Earth?
Oh, this is Earth 1, man.
Wait, what are you doing on my Earth?
Your Earth is my Earth.
I thought.
Oh, Earth's merge.
Supergirl?
Oh gosh.
I just love it when you guys team up. Would you sign this for me, please?
Okay. Oh, sure.
We love it when they team
Wait,
up
you know
too.
both of us?
Yeah, we
And
do.
it's normal to see us together?
Well, normally you'd also have Green Arrow and a legend or two. Last year, even Batwoman joined in. Make that out to Marv, M-A-R-V.
Wow, M-A-R-V, you're welcome. And Mark,
I love
As
it.
far as you know, how long have Supergirl and I and all the rest of us been working together on this Earth?
Since forever?
He's like, are they okay? Yeah, so all the Earths merge into one, I'm guessing. So what does that mean for our versions of the characters we've been growing with for years? Like Lena is obviously Kara's friend, and we have not had that this whole season. Is that Pariah? Oh, he's back as an Ash?
No!
So I wonder if Black Lightning is on this Earth.
Yeah, look at Sarah.
How did I get back here?
Not that I've ever wanted to question a hug.
Hey, what was the last thing that you remember?
Portaling to this location on your orders.
You don't remember coming here for trivia night and being teleported to an alternate wave rider to stop the multiverse from being destroyed?
Wait, was there a crossover? Were they invited? Did we win?
That's certainly how it looks.
Did you just hear?
John.
It's good to see you both safe.
John! That was a neat trick.
Wait, you know John Jones from Supergirl, sir?
Of course I know John. Wait, go back. Supergirl has her own Earth?
Not anymore.
Uh,
When we restarted the universe, our worlds combined. And only we Paragons know it was ever any different.
Okay, so I guess I'm a little lost here.
Here, this will be faster.
oh, yeah, he's gonna. That's gonna be very helpful. Thanks,
It all got
John.
destroyed. There's an evil Batman and there's a me that's a super me.
It'll take him some time to assimilate to this new paradigm. And I've been going from city to city, restoring the memories of our compatriots as best I can.
And what about Oliver?
There's been no sign of him.
Hey, where are you going?
Find my friend!
So, what about Team Arrow? Do they? Well, I know he said he's trying to the best to restore memories, but
Oliver!
he's just gonna wonder if Laurel's alive on this Earth.
She gonna love this Earth. If she is.
Sir,
No, I need to talk to you guys.
we already know. We already know.
Marcia John came by and gave us a splitting headache.
It all happened, didn't it?
He died twice, Sarah. I wasn't there
I mean,
both times. Both times I failed him.
Dick, you think that's...
It's okay.
you couldn't be there. I mean, it wasn't your
I wasn't there.
fault or choice, unfortunately.
He was my brother.
No. Listen to me. Look, we all died. The entire universe, the multiverse. Now we're back. That means Oliver, he might be back too.
After the brain dump, we had Felicity run a global search. I mean, nobody's better at finding people. But they've got to be here to be found.
You don't know. Look, when Oliver died, he became something else. He called it the Spectre. And maybe Felicity, she just can't find him in that form. Dick, she just can't find him in this form.
She's in denial.
Sarah Connor's gone. He's gone.
I'm just robbed of Felicity's reaction. I wish she was here.
Right.
John, what are you doing here? Something wrong?
Not anymore. No thanks to him.
Do you know why he's like this?
And now so do you.
This is all his fault. He's the one who released the anti-monitor.
He paid dearly for his misjudgment,
He did.
but not as much as some others.
Right.
He probably don't even remember.
What happened? Where am I? How did I get here?
You nearly damned us all to hell, Nash Wells.
That's an introduction. Who the hell are you? What are you talking about?
You need to stay calm. Your system's still recovering.
You need to calm down. I'm not gonna stay here, get lectured by some government pseudo.
You might want to take a seat.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And so you should be. This is all your fault.
It is my fault. But you solved it. You and the others, you saved the universe. You fixed my mistake.
No.
Right?
Barely. I mean,
Not entirely.
yeah. I mean, those Earths are still gone. It's just one Earth now, but
We all live on the same Earth now. Our Earths must have merged when we helped Oliver reboot the universe.
Can't believe it. What are you guys doing here?
I had to see if it was true. The DEO, CATCO, all of National City is on this Earth now. Even Argo's up there. We did it.
so our mom's alive
We
again.
saved everyone.
Not everyone.
And their doppelgangers are gone. What about Earth 2 Laurel?
Oliver. He didn't make it.
Guess we just have to face facts.
That's
Why did he give everyone else a fresh start, but not himself?
Maybe this was the only way, Kara. Maybe a sacrifice made all of this possible. Being attacked.
By who?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Anti-monitor? Is he
Martian?
officially
A
done?
white Martian?
Bebo! Oh my... Oh my goodness. Oh.
Must be that.
How the hell did Bebo get here?
Isn't the more pressing question, why is there a giant beaver walking down the street?
Well, this wouldn't be the first time.
No, it
It's
wouldn't.
a long story.
That's right. Wally told us about the time you guys used those totems to turn yourselves into a giant Bebo to find a time demon.
I guess it's not a long story.
Could that be what's happening here?
Ava, Nate, you there? I need a 20 on Bayrod and his totem.
Sarah, are you okay?
Legends, we missed
Tell us
her.
you're on some special mission.
But he's a little flimsy with the deed, so what's the haps, Cat?
Yeah, we've been busy saving the multiverse.
You got shanghaied into another crossover, didn't you?
Yeah, kinda.
Whoa, did they kidnap you?
This is a classic crossover move. We tell them we're too busy, they commit felony.
Guys, Bebo is rampaging through Star City. Does Bayrod have his totem?
Bebo? That doesn't make any sense. You would need all 6 totems to make that happen. And Bayrod's definitely still on the ship.
Alright, I gotta go.
Wait, do you need help?
No, stay in DC. I don't want any more of my people getting roped into this mess.
Well, here's the thing. One of us is kind of already there.
Who?
Mick.
And who should I make this out to?
Doris. I'm such a huge fan of that guy. I mean, what should I call you?
Rebecca's fine. To Doris, thanks for the passion.
What's the plan? Smile, sorry, you guys don't want to be in it? Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
Seriously happening right now?
Maybe it's a good thing. Guess we could all use a distraction.
Right, compartmentalize.
Yeah, they gotta get used to this type of world. Their world's more grounded.
Now we take him down.
Right.
What is that?
It's a utility truck. Why?
You guys ready to do a tag team trip up?
Yeah, what do you have in mind?
All right, Supergirl, Adam, keep them contained. Flash, use those cables to your left.
All right, can do.
Is this actually happening?
Is this what all the crossovers are like?
Yes and not exactly.
I'm never letting my child watch this show again.
All right, now get him moving.
Cyberball!
Nick?
That blue bastard ruined my book buying!
His fur's gonna catch on fire.
Figure they are.
The murder day?
Yeah, they catch him.
What the hell?
Guys, something's off. I'm not reading any known elements. Nothing off the periodic table.
I don't think the rules apply to a 50 for talking plush toy.
Hey, King Tarantino, that's, sorry, what were we saying?
Unnatural. Alien?
Hey,
For magic? Sarah, don't you and the legends do that kind of stuff all the time?
Or maybe it's just here to keep us talking. A diversion.
But for what?
I know what I'd do.
Come on, man. Bebo? Is nothing sacred?
It was a smart move. Distracting all the fuzz with giant fuzz, but someone should have told you. Bebo? He's off limits.
Huckleberry.
Got him again.
Hope they got car insurance.
So, how normal was that for everyone? And don't say very.
Oh, well, this New Earth? Just maybe.
Oh, dear God, I hope not. What is that?
Alcohol. Rory, huh? We had a Rory once on our team.
We
We
did.
did.
Ragman.
What's this?
Was there a memo that went out on how to infiltrate our secret bunker?
Why are you here?
I'm here to warn you. You see this? This gauntlet is primed to detect antimatter, of which there has been a massive surge here in the Star City area. Okay, well, you're about 2 hours too late.
Already took care of it.
Did you? Really? My readings say different. This thing ain't gonna work. As a matter of fact,
It just began.
it's just beginning.
I knew the anti-monitor wasn't gone. It's too easy.
Something's not right.
I mean, it wasn't easy, but
Yeah, it's working. I built it myself. It's infallible.
Hey,
How'd you find me?
you feel that gust of wind a few seconds ago? That was me. I did a quick search of the whole city for you. When you didn't come back for the post-Bebo celebration, I got a little worried.
Yeah. You see that tree over there? My sister and I used to reach the top when we were little. I'd win every time. Used to think it was because I was a better climber, but now I think Laurel let me win. She knew I was a sore loser. A lot has changed since then. I was an assassin. I was dead. And I'm the captain of a freaking time ship. One thing remains the same. I'm still a sore loser.
I know it's hard not having Oliver here with us. But look at what his sacrifice made possible. Our world is different. But at least it's safe.
Yeah.
The world's
Just
safer
a
with
last
all of them together.
tether
it
to my
is.
old life, you know. And he was the only person left who knew me when I was just
That's true.
Yeah.
With him gone, my connection to this world, this place,
It goes him and
to
then
that tree.
Diggle, right?
Diggle didn't know her when she was younger.
I know.
Only
but
Oliver, Laurel,
that's the
Quentin.
closest
You know
after.
what it's like to
Thea maybe,
Lose
but she
family.
was young too.
Yeah,
my mom, my dad. Each death felt like
Her mom.
there was no moving forward. Like life would never be the same.
Where's Iris?
And I was right, it's not the same, but somehow it's okay. Family isn't just the people that you grew up with, it's the people you find,
That's so true.
the ones you love, the ones that make you crazy, make you smile.
When did you get so wise?
These two never really had scenes together, so
Legends.
I'm enjoying this.
They are my family. They have been for a while. I guess I always thought there'd be at least someone who remembered what I was like before I got on that boat.
Oh!
This man has the best reflexes you ever seen.
That slow motion helps.
I thought we got rid of all those things.
Barry, Sarah, the shadow demons are back. I believe we are being hunted.
If they're hunting the Paragons, that means
Brian,
Oh. He was swinging pretty good in that little anti-life dimension. Put the baby down, sir, and start swinging. How'd she get there that quick?
Sarah?
What's going on?
You have to come with me now.
He just dropped her off and kept her pushing.
Supergirl and Bat Lady are gathering the troops.
Bat
Those
Lady.
attacks were probably just the first wave. Assassins sent to pick us off in pairs.
How are the shadow demons even still here? Didn't Oliver destroy the guy who controls them?
Well, not according to the surge in antimatter energy I'm reading.
The Anti-Monitor is alive.
But you said Oliver sacrificed himself to create this new world.
Apparently his sacrifice didn't kill the Anti-Monitor.
Well, then how do we do that?
Well, let's just throw him in the sun and let the bastard burn.
Oh yeah, throw him in the sun and cause an antimatter explosion that obliterates the solar system. You know what? Let's not do that.
At least he's trying to offer up a solution instead of being the cause of the problem.
That's the solution. Blow up the solar system.
Okay, guys. We're all on the same team, okay?
Oh, Scrappy's right.
We love when assholes
It's
unite.
my fault we're in this mess. We gotta fix it. Gotta fix it.
It's just a little tricky. The Anti-Monitor is made antimatter. And like its opposite, it can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only
change form and move from place to place. So what if we do just that? What if we could set off a chain reaction that will destabilize his form, compressing his molecules so he's essentially shrinking for eternity?
Is that kind of reaction even possible?
Sure it is. I did it a bunch of times by accident when I was developing my Atom exosuit.
So you think you can keep him shrinking indefinitely?
Essentially, we'd be sending him to the Atomverse.
I like to call it the microverse.
What's better? Possible trademark issues, but that's better.
He could get stuck there for like ever.
In theory, it could totally work. But developing a device in time?
Leave that to me, D-League. You just gotta get to Star Labs. Scrappy.
Somebody watch him, because he might do something on
If this
accident
goes down
again.
anything like it did on Earth 38, then things are gonna get messy. Geek team, get on it. Mick, go with them, keep them safe. The rest of us, we'll need to hold back this incoming army.
Suit up.
This can work, Sarah. I know it can.
That's what we thought back at the dawn of time. Here we are, back at square one.
This new Earth isn't square one. It's what Oliver gave up his life to create. We have to protect it.
Right.
If we're gonna go down,
All the
we
way.
go down fighting.
I like how now, since Oliver's gone, she shifted to team leader. Or, you know, crossover leader.
All right, listen up. I've got a ton of those shadow things descending on Gardner Pier.
Copy, we're en route. Is this new?
New world, new look.
Got the chatter, they're here.
So he's just not going to turn green no more? He's just going to wear the suit.
I prefer both.
I like him green, but
Yeah, no, green's like his mask, and his mask.
What the hell?
Was that it?
Not over yet.
oh, he wants to fight himself.
Paradise. A universal safeguard meant to thwart me. It is time to meet your end.
It's been a while, Frosty. You look good.
Thanks. I read your book,
Ice and
Rebecca.
Fire.
Which one? I'm very prolific.
Well,
Do you want to take this guy or should I?
ladies first.
Age before beauty.
Black Lightning.
Who the hell are you? You know, I just saved your ass.
We had that covered.
Sure you did.
Company's coming.
So does he remember, or did John go to him?
I'll stay ready.
So his Earth definitely merged
I
here.
am destiny incarnate.
Good, because I didn't like the Earth one that he had on his world. It was sad.
And inescapable.
He's dead.
You are nothing. Insects. Fated to be crushed beneath my heel without a moment's thought. Fighting is useless. Surrender.
Not today. Not ever. Oliver died so that we could continue to fight. He sacrificed everything for this new world, and we will not fail him. We will not fail this world. For Oliver. For Oliver.
Hey y'all, sorry about the ending getting cut off. I usually put my phone, because we record with my iPhone, I usually put it in airplane mode. But
one time you didn't.
One time I didn't, because I was rushing. Of course, that's what happens. I got a call, and it didn't ring to let me know somebody was calling, and it didn't tell me. Usually it'll ding if it stops recording. That's how I know. It didn't do none of that. I didn't even know how to call, so by the time we finished filming it, it was too late, but it's whatever. It's done and over. That's not what we came here to talk to you about. We're just going to tell you basically how we reacted and what we thought of the ending. So it cut off, as you guys seen, right as they were fighting the Anti-Monitor. It was a good fight.
It really was.
I enjoyed it, and when he got big, I was like, oh my god, how are they going to do this? It's kind of like the comics when he was huge is what I was saying, and then like how we watched the Green Lantern, the animated series.
Yeah, but when you get that big, it's hard to watch all your body and like protect yourself. I mean, yeah, you're big, but how are you gonna see when one person's coming from behind versus when you're normal size?
Right, he wasn't fighting as good as them when he was small.
Right,
and
that wasn't a wise move.
Honestly, though, only Supergirl, Superman, and Martian Manhunter, the ones who could fly, were fighting him anyway. Everybody else on the ground was fighting little demons, and everybody else was working to get the pieces. Overall, that was a good fight.
I mean, I guess he thought it was because they didn't know that the geeks were
yeah, he didn't know what they were up to, so that helped. But as for when all that was said and done, we totally like flipped out when we seen like the Earth's coming back, the Titans, the Green Lanterns. Oh my god, y'all, I flipped out. The only thing that would have made that better is if John was there. We were so excited, and we even clapped and cheered and everything.
I wish Mars came back.
Mars?
Mars.
You mean like John's people?
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's something we could explore, because they did say, as I was reading online, there are tons of things that are different, but they're not. They didn't tell everything in this episode. They want us to explore in the individual shows.
And that's a good thing, because I wouldn't want to be told everything.
Right, so there's very well
I was happy seeing Swamp Thing, and I swear, Doom Patrol, they're hilarious. They're there.
Yeah, they were.
Especially Jay, she was like.
And I was saying that it helped their continuity error, because originally they were introduced in Titans, but then they got their own show, but then they never referenced Gar, and they kind of, behind the scenes, they said that, there were different Earths, but this one really cemented that and showing that Titans is a different Earth, and Doom Patrol was a different Earth, and that fixed that continuity, so that helped them.
And that helped us understand, because I believe in one of our videos we were asking what timeline.
No, we weren't recording back then. That was just us talking.
No, I'm pretty sure in one of the
Titans videos.
No, the Doom Patrol videos we were asking.
Yeah, we weren't doing Doom Patrol back then. We weren't recording back then. That was just me and you talking.
Oh, well, anyways, I was asking. I was like,
yeah, we were confused
Titans
about the timeline, but they
Doom
fixed
Patrol
that.
the same reason,
We were like in shock when we seen Baby Sarah pop up. When she was back, they gave, and then
he was like, "Go play with your
sister."
sister." I know he was so happy when he figured that out.
Well, I don't even
Diggle.
know. Well, he might remember. I don't know if he remembers that. I mean, John restored.
That was
I don't
after,
know.
I think.
He might not know
I
what
don't know.
happened pre-crisis.
But when he went home, oh wait.
And then we seen Lois telling Clark that he had to go home to their sons.
Yeah, he was
sons.
like, who?
He said, sons. He said, yeah, your boys.
Everybody got 2 kids.
Oh, yeah, that's what we said. We're like, dang, everybody got 2 kids. There was that.
Oh, I love the part where Kate and Cara and
Alex
were sitting there. They
They
look
were
like
all-
3 sisters.
They were all watching the TV, and we had that moment of silence, and then we took a moment of silence too. She tried to talk, and I told her to be quiet. But then the ending with when Barry formed the Justice League, and they had a little funeral for Oliver, and they put him
That was
in
awesome.
a case.
Especially the chairs. The chairs, though.
The chairs is where I was going next.
I love the part how, because Superman and Supergirl's symbols are like, they're different. They're completely different. Like, they're not completely different, but they're different.
I didn't look at them too hard to know the differences, but
You didn't? I
No.
see the difference.
But I was happy that they gave Oliver a
that's how they
chair,
do.
because I was saying in the video, I was like, Oliver, he got them to that point. He wasn't able to sit at the table, but they left a chair for him because he did help him. Everybody had a part to play, but he started this journey. That's why it's called the Arrowverse, and he got them to that point. His leadership skills got them through some of the tough times, so it was fitting that he got the chair.
I love how, in the end, he wasn't known as a vigilante, but he was known as a hero, like everyone else. That was really special.
And I kinda
Bebo.
I was happy that
Bebo.
Black Lightning got a seat at the table. I was really happy about that too.
Oh, yeah.
So that means he might have a bigger role when the crisis. Or
We still need to know
next
about what
crossover.
happened to everybody in Black Lightning.
Right, we were saying because Jen, before even the antimatter wave hit Jeff's Earth, she was being affected by it because she's connected to the lightning, and the suit she had on gets boosts from the lightning. So for those of you who don't watch Black Lightning, she disappeared. Like she was seeing parallel Earths and what was happening, and she was seeing alternate versions of her family and stuff, but she vanished before the antimatter wave hit her. So then the rest of the family were like panicking, like where's she going? And then they got hit by the wave.
What
before
if
Jeff
she
got zapped out of
vanished
there.
to another Earth, for example, like Doom Patrol, and then they find out and they go to Doom Patrol and they meet Doom Patrol and they...
I don't think that won't happen. But
Or
I mean, all the Earths
Titans.
had disappeared. Remember, so there was at one point there was no Earth. So I don't know where she disappeared to.
Right, but maybe she just stayed somewhere and then she popped up somewhere.
I'm sure it'll
when
explain
the Earth
that
came back.
when that show comes back, how she
We'll
just
figure it.
disappeared.
We'll
but,
find out.
I'm sure it'll affect her in some way. Maybe the Jen's personalities could get merged, and she could. I don't know. There's so many possibilities because they didn't write that for no reason. They didn't just show us parallels Earths just to show us. So that might affect her some way. We don't know.
Oh my God,
But
it's
that was
kinda
just
like
something worth
Crazy Jane,
mentioning.
but less personalities.
I don't know. It was worth mentioning. So
I
we'll
hope
see what
not.
happens. I think that was about it.
Yeah. I think we covered everything.
As far as what we talked about, I can't think of anything else that we would have said.
Yeah.
I'm just happy, I just kind of want to see where we're going to go moving forward. I mean, we have oh yeah, I was saying about Laurel, I didn't like the fact that she wasn't really in the crossover that much because she had a lot of build-up. Her Earth was the first to
And
go.
especially when Sarah looked at the
Case.
case.
But I think that was more, when I look back at it in editing, it was more
Olive.
of Oliver than I just assumed she
No,
was
I
looking for
took
Sarah.
his for the end.
No, but I'm saying she was looking at the case to see if his suit was in there. That's to see if he was
I
still,
don't know.
if he
That
was
just
back.
reminded me of Laurel. So.
It reminded me of Lois too, and that's why I brought it up, because I didn't like the fact that she wasn't in this at
Right.
all.
I would absolutely
You know?
die to see Sarah's reaction when if her sister is on this earth.
I seen behind the
absolutely
scenes
would.
they said that
I
we'll
just
find
love it.
out how Laurel was affected. Like they said, they didn't want to touch on too many things. They wanted some things to answer themselves. So we'll see how that all plays out. And we were saying about Renee's daughter. Well, is she going to come back to life now? Because she was killed pre-crisis, and then the Monitor snapped everybody to, Mia, Connor, and William. He brought them from the future to the past to be with Oliver and help him prepare for crisis. So, but right before that, his daughter died. So I wonder if we're going to see some changes. And they were already working pre-crisis to change those events anyway. Renee and Diana and them were working to fix those events. So I just kind of want to see how everything's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I don't want to keep rambling on. Be sure to let us know what you guys thought of this episode. Again, sorry for what happened.
Yeah, we apologize.
These things happen on
Especially
YouTube.
when it was one of the biggest crosses. So.
In the end, when there was so much goodness, and that was the part we reacted to the best. But y'all know these things happen. I hope y'all can still enjoy the video.
Yeah.
We apologize. I'll work to make sure it never happens again. But so yeah, thanks for watching, and be
Sure,
did I already say that? Like, comment, share, subscribe. We're gonna say it again. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
And we'll be back.
Peace out, y'all.